to you, Richard Today, the live podcast right here live from Atlanta. We'll be coming to you and showing you how to invest in real estate and to be richer today than you were yesterday. That's what it's all about. And we got the gang here panel. We're going to go live today talking about the real estate game. And these guys are champions in the real estate game right now. They've been coming heavy in the industry right now. This is like the state of real estate. And so we're going to talk about real stuff that's going on right now. I know some of these guys haven't been in the streets in like years. We're talking about guys that's in the streets right now. It's going to give you like that dose of cocaine in your wrist, like make you fall out. You know, I was riding through Vine. Man, you know what? I was riding through Vine City yesterday, and I saw a dude laid out in the street. I thought it was that fentanyl was back. I was like, that fentanyl about to hit the city again, man. Get ready. Hold your cash. The deal's going to come up. But
deals are gonna come
it's a lot going on. So
real estate deals, okay? So we want real estate deals, okay? Vine City is a good market.
Vine City,
Let's clarify that.
Man, that was
We're talking about real estate, guys.
A lot of
Just
people
to let
know about
people know.
Vine City. I got some story about Vine City, man. The real estate game. That changed up the game over there
Might
a
need to
lot.
turn off the mic
But
for
people
this.
still falling out the streets for real. So we gonna open it up, man. Of course, I'm Antonio Smith, the
That new
Cellionaire.
Biden deal.
Make sure you follow me at the Cellionaire on IG. Also, get involved with the program. We're going to show you exactly the step-by-step process that you need to be doing right now to be successful in the real estate game. So click on the link. We got a live free webinar that's going to explain everything to you and also answer all your questions. So we look forward to seeing you inside of the game. So we're going to go from the left to the right. We're going to introduce, and we're going to get right into this real estate game. So let's go. So kick it off.
Damon, aka Money Mitch, Mitch Mogul at Mitch Mogul, man. That's me, Damon Mitchell, man.
Hey.
Absolutely. Big Chris Spleen, your ultimate investor. Just been in the game for a long time and helping a lot of people.
Dennis Colson, man. I just do foreclosure assistance.
Man, Dennis the Menace. I'm going to
Dennis
call
the
you.
Menace.
You're
There you
being a
go.
menace in the real estate game
I
right
like
now.
it. Dennis the Menace.
Hey, he going berserk in the real estate game. So, hey, let's talk about the state of real estate right now as it is. Because, I mean, I know you individuals in the street right now, so you can kind of tell, like, what's going on right now. Like, there's a lot of information now about, they're talking about interest rates. They're talking about the new Fed now. They're just talking about everything out there. I think anytime we're talking about fear, that's time when you have your money right. And you go in and attack and you start building wealth.
I agree.
You know what I mean? Because somebody's going to do it.
Right.
Why not be you?
Amen.
Why not really build a legacy for yourself in the future? So let's kick it off with Big Chris. What's going on, Big Chris?
Absolutely, man. Hey, man, just glad to be here.
Yeah.
You know, we doing big things, and just like with any business, it continues to evolve. You know, you have to take it to the next level, and you have to learn. So, you know, with real estate, going through some changes right now, this may be the time for you to get into your podcast or look at some of your other interests, not to completely let your real estate go, but you want to make sure that you're diversified, you know, during times like this. I love real estate, so, you know, I love it when it gets like this. You know, I pay attention to trends. You know, there is still a lot of inventory out on the market. The interest rates are going up and it's scaring away a lot of buyers, but that's good for me because it takes a lot of the novice out of the game, and it lets me, work and do what we need to do. So, you know, I'm just always been an advocate of staying in. And also, you know, when you stay on the pulse of things, you know what's going on. You know, it's kind of hard to jump out and jump back in and jump out and jump back in.
It's like you got the rhythm.
Yeah,
you got that rhythm in your blood. And it takes a
Absolutely.
while to just get that rhythm where it's like second nature to get up, to do this and to do that. It takes a while to just
Muscle
get that
memory.
habit. It's like that memory muscle that you constantly, and you got it. When you lose it, like if you haven't done anything in a couple of weeks, or a month, and that month come a couple of months, you're like rusty.
Right.
So,
And matter of fact, y'all said that on one of your videos, like when you started working out and you give your testimony on that. Yeah, because after a while, it doesn't feel like workout is part of your everyday. You wake up and you get to it because it's what you do daily. I remember that. Yep.
Absolutely.
yeah, how you guys been doing? Because some of you guys don't quit your jobs, and you know, is the spouse complaining, or are they're good? I mean, tell me.
Me personally, yeah, I quit the day job. I got the tools that I needed. Yeah, and I quit. And then the spouse was.
Was she nervous?
At first, she was, because she already knew what we've been building, what we talked about. She already knew this. when I got fed up and got tired of being fed up, it happened kind of abruptly. Yeah, and she was like, "Okay, I guess we're doing this now." So,
So you were like coming in there, like, let's make it.
hey, I'm coming in. I came in hot, baby. It was just, actually, what happened? I always talk about that because me and my spouse, we've talked about this for a while. We've already been through the preliminary. So, sorry, but once we got, everything on the financial end straight and all that, I was like, man, hey, I already know what I'm doing. All right, good. Yep, got to go. That's how you do it 3 and 60. Yeah, it was crazy.
Man, that is awesome, man. What about any other guys have any problems in the house once you went full time? No? All y'all alpha
Bro,
males.
see what I recently when I went, I did the opposite. I got rid of the spouse.
Wow.
I went a
okay.
different route, man.
So you Richard for real.
You
Richard today. Wow.
I mean, I didn't have any. There was no arguments with it whatsoever.
But we already knew. But yeah, it was like, all right, we're doing this thing.
Wow. What about you, C?
Nah, man, my situation was pretty cool, man. I'm not gonna lie because I'm like, listen, this is kind of like what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Just gotta step in.
And it's like, look, this is what we're doing. And fortunately for me, I had a lot of proving ground. So I had people behind me. They already knew. It was like, okay, if I dedicate my time and my energy to this, it's gonna work. So,
A lot of this
in
is
yourself, man. That's the biggest key.
Okay.
a lot of this is relationships, though.
Yeah.
With everything, business, your family,
Yep.
you with brother, with wife, with business partner. It's a relationship. And what I always do with my projects, with everything, I lay out the expectation early. Always give them the expectation. I do it with intention. I'm like, look, and I respect contractors when I'm doing house flips and when you guys see me, going through the headache. But at least they did tell me, like, hey, this may take extra week when I'm giving you this bid, but I see this rough part coming through. I'm going to try to push it through, and I respect that because that expectation at least let me know what I'm going to expect. So when it came to the wife and everything, we already talked about it, kind of been on it. Yeah, it happened a little early, but she already knew that this is what we were going to do this anyway. We had the groundwork already laid out. We talked about it, how we're going to do it, when we're going to get here. And, when I was, when we're talking and, going through the logistics of everything. So a lot of that is the relationship and setting the expectations in every relationship, whether I'm doing a flip with a contractor or if I'm going to do a buy and sell or if I'm going to do a hold, everyone. This is what I can do, and this is what I cannot do.
Wow.
Set it up front because you win more.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
When you're just
I totally agree.
yeah.
Just up
You want
front. 'Cause
more
I
you up
think-
front.
I think a lot of entrepreneurs, they kind of miss that because, a lot of times you don't have that conversation. Like
Yeah.
maybe you're frustrated.
I think some of it's fear and some of it's just lack of knowledge. You just don't
Right.
understand. I mean, you don't get taught this in the working world. You
Right.
know what I mean? Like you just get taught how to do your job and that's it. You don't get taught the inner workings of relationship, and that's what business is building relationships. So
Definitely. Definitely.
that's
So let's talk about the real estate on the relationship with contractors. I know you guys been doing some deals lately and dealing with contractors. Most people lose big time when it comes to contractors. So many people I meet, they're like, man, it's tough to find contractors. The contractor ripped me off and took my money and then he disappeared. You know what I mean? And I'm always against that. It's really, if that happens, it's your fault. It's really your fault because I tell people all the time, never give a contractor money up front. There's a way to do things. There's a way to scout them out. And we teach you that in the program to where you just have to put in the work to find the right contractor. And when you put in the work, you're least likely to lose your money. Now, we're all going to lose some money sometime, but you make sure when you get hit, it's not like a significant amount where you don't put down your whole budget. With somebody and
name one job you go today, they hire you, you'll get your paycheck the exact they say you're hired. It just doesn't work.
you know what
like
I mean?
that.
So, how's you guys' experience been in that dealing with contractors?
Yeah, I would just say it's it's all about buy-in, you know, and even to go back to the relationship rise, the reason I was able to say, hey, this is what we're doing is because I had done the pre-work to get the buy-in. You know what I'm saying? Which is I had shown success on properties that we were doing while I was still working. So when we took the leap and was like, okay, this is how we're gonna do it, you know, it was time. And like D said, you know, you can't, you'll get 3 out of the 4 things that you need. You may not get the timing. You know, you may have the money, you may have the deal, you may have the contract or the team, but the timing will be off. You know, and it's up to you to take that leap. You'll never have everything that you need at your disposal before you get started. If you do, you know, that's why a lot of people don't get started. You know, but back to that contractors, I'll be the first to say, your contractors will make or break you. And my first contractor hit me and taught me a valuable lesson. And this was someone that I thought that I knew, you know, and someone that I thought that I could work with. And, you know, not to say that they didn't do the work, but when that inspector came through, he said the work is not done. And I ended up having to go back behind him and do pretty much everything. So, yeah, he didn't take money and run off with it, but, you know, I ended up having to go back and, you know, just get somebody, you know, and that was kind of like a gift and a curse because on my first project, it really made me step my game up. I was like, okay, you coming into this as a novice, but you're not a novice, you're a professional. So what do professionals do? They have a plan. They have credible people that's working with them. You know, and by this time I had built a relationship with my inspectors at the counties. They saw my mission.
Did you get them a Chick-fil-A coupon or something? Yeah. Did you get
Coffee.
How you line their
Coffee's for
pockets
closers,
up?
man.
throw
Man, you know what?
handshake?
I'll be honest with you.
It takes that sometimes, though.
And so, I
do not
ain't gonna talk
condone
about that.
bribing
My guy
contractors.
was cool, yeah.
I'm brand new. Matter of fact, I just found my first renter last Thursday after sweating a whole bunch of bullets on a house that I closed on the end of April. And I guess I'll say I joined this group because, you know, Tony has helped me get started and go on the way. And my ambition is to start a real estate business, not just buy houses. And my goal is to be able to retire early. So I love the term mailbox money. I've never heard that before. I think I heard you say that a couple of times, Tony. So yeah, that's my goal. I want a whole bunch of mailbox money. I want the mailbox full. Cause you know, this work thing is not, I don't see myself going another 25 years or so, which is when I officially would retire. So yeah, nice to meet everyone. I guess I'll just be listening because all I got is newbie stuff to contribute. Newbie mistakes.
I mean, I'm so proud of you because you came into the game and you talked about what you were going to get, came in, saw it, and you conquered it. You got your new project, you finished it, and you got a renter. So that's huge. So congratulations on that. New
Thanks.
on the way.
Yes, I even have to go find the mailbox. UPS. Yes.
Hey, come on, everybody. How y'all doing? Trying to get my sound effect going. Hey. What's going on, everybody? What's going on, everybody? Did y'all hear my sound effect there? Did y'all hear that sound effect? I'm working on my sound effects. I was in Atlanta. I picked up a sound board, and I get it all the way back home, and I didn't realize you have to have a specific mic that go with it for that, the same exact product. And I was like, man, I gotta figure out where to get it from. But we're gonna get it together. Welcome back. Another Thursday night live stream here, coming to you live. I'm Antonio Smith, the Cellionaire, coming to you live with another one, another potent, another strong, caffeinated, dark, no sugar coffee. Strong, sharing the secrets of how to be successful in the real estate game. If you have not booked a call yet with us, make sure you go in the comment section and book a call with us and get the strategies that you need to retire early and build a fortune in the real estate game. Think about it. Are you trying to retire early? Like you heard the intro, she's in corporate America. She got her first deal. And some people's goals are retire in 25 years, some people in 45 years, some people in 65 years. And there's no one perfect way, but I know you weren't designed to just be a machine and work all your life and not enjoy some of the things that you really want to do. So make sure you book a call with us, get one of our coaches, and let us show you the step-by-step strategy on how you can be successful in the real estate game, step by step. And also, if you're a guest here and you haven't gotten your link, just go in the comment section and click on live in the green room. Go to the green room, and that's going to bring you back in the green room, and we're going to get you started. So yeah, what's up? I see you. Say what's up. Good evening. Good evening. I see y'all out there. Laura, how you doing? Welcome. Mr. Walter Evans in the house. How you doing? Mr. Clarence Williams in the house. What's up? I see you, Erica. You've been partying. It's your birthday month. You've been partying. What's up, Erica? I love it. Glad you're doing well. So I'm excited. We got a great call lined up for you today. And we're going to be sharing some really, really great essential things that you need if you're trying to renovate a property or flip a property for profits. And the reason I say flipping or renovating a property, because if you're the real estate investor, there's going to come a point in your life where you're going to rent this property to someone, maybe Section 8 or a regular tenant. And you want to make it prison proof in those situations. Like if you ever peeped inside of a prison, like a jail, everything's made of brick. It's like indestructible. Like I'm sure they still tear it up, but it's made to where it's going to last. You just can't break it easily. And that's what we do for some of our Section 8 tenants. We make it really nice, but by putting the right types of material in a property, you're going to save money because you got to assume it's going to be heavy duty. They're walking through constantly. They're banging the door against the wall. They're running up and down the flooring, scraping the wall. Some people be in there punching the wall, punching the walls, right? So you got to make it prison proof. In those cases, there are secrets to do that and economical ways to do that. Like I used to put carpet in properties. And then my brother Young was like, don't put carpet in there. Put vinyl flooring in there. It's more durable. It lasts longer. And I was like, you're right. He was right. It's more durable. It costs less. And it lasts longer. And it makes the place look so much more modern. So we're going to be sharing a lot of secrets with you today on how to do that. Our money coach is in the house. Big Yun's in the house. He's going to be popping in here as well, sharing some secrets. So if you're in the house, I want you to drop in the comments. Let's go. Come on. Let's light up the comment section. Clarence said, yes, sir. Come on. That's what I'm talking about. Yun say, love it. That's right. Let's go. And if you guys have any, if you're a guest and you're already a member, go in there and click in the green room and I'll bring you up as well. Just click on come in the green room. You can ask any questions as we go forward tonight on our live stream here. There we go. Mr. Larry Hall's in the house. It's live. It's live. It's live. All the way from Dallas, Texas. All right, Erica. Sweet Home, Alabama. Walter, let's go. Let's go. Lawrence said, let's go. Clarence said, let's go. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. I think we're ready. So, one of the things when I think about renovating, because I remember doing a renovation once, and I did the renovation based on having a rental tenant. Then the market changed, and I was like, rental income is long-term money. It's money that you're going to have to passively wait to build up. If you want 10,000, 20,000 a month, you have to build that up. That particular time, the economics, people were buying like crazy. And I saw that we could make more money selling it. So we had to go back in there and redo it and get it sales ready. So a rental ready home is different for a high ARV for sale property. When you're looking at that, it's very important that you choose in the beginning what you're going to do with that property. Are you going to do a regular tenant? Are you going to just sell it? Sell it. And I like selling it. I like selling it sometimes. Sometimes it's the right way to go. We're going to bring our guy up in here, Big Yun, all the way from Venezuela. What's up, my brother?
Hey, buenas noches. What's going on? Celebrating. We have some wild experience yesterday, right, in Colombia. Even though that I'm in Venezuela, we're brother sister country. Man, it's been wild in the U.S., right, in Colombia with the whole soccer game.
Oh, congratulations! Colombia won yesterday, right?
Yes. They're going to the final on Sunday.
Wow.
With Argentina.
Where are they playing at? Are they playing in the state? Where are they playing?
Yeah, they play in
Carolina?
Charlotte. Yesterday they played in Charlotte, and I have to find out where they're playing on Sunday. I don't know if they're playing in Miami on purpose, or it's not the World. Just to let everybody know, it's not the World Cup. It's like this is the kind of Copa America. It's just only from the States all the way to Argentina, and it happens only every 2 years. The World Cup soccer is every 4 years. So. I mean, that's just money making revenue right there. You probably saw all that.
Okay. Clarence said he's down there in Charlotte. Clarence said he saw it. He's down there.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. So
we got a huge network, man. We all over the place.
we're all over. Like, so right now, I am in Margarita Island, Venezuela, right now. Spend a good time with the fam. But we're renovating the beach house. That I'm gonna have everybody in this group do a mastermind here at the island. So it's gonna be great. We're working on it. So it's gonna be phenomenal. So
that's awesome, man. And
yeah,
go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I cut you off.
No, I was saying, somebody else, Jacoby's in the house. Hey, everybody.
Woo.
And we live tonight. We are live tonight. We're ready. It's success night. What were you saying now? So yeah, we love doing the masterminds in different places. The last one was here. It was in Medellin, Colombia.
Yep.
Rooftop experience. Members went to the coffee plantations, rode horses, went out to some of the places that used to be dangerous. Now it's a lot better. And we got an experience in real estate at the same time. So
yeah, I'm actually Tony. I'm glad you brought that up because what I like about the masterminds is we created a bond. So let's say everybody in this group, right? We all been, sharing experience. I'm sure it becomes like a family every Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursday for the past month, and we continue growing. And you got Erica, Walter, you got Clarence, you got everybody, and suddenly we work on this mastermind trip, right? And let's say we do it in Mexico or in Medellin, actually where your spot is. And we help everybody with the logistics, and we do it I remember it was like a Thursday to a Monday.
Yes.
Perfect. And guys, let me tell you, it was such a great experience because it was very spiritual. We talk about life. we talk about business, we talk about love, we talk about obviously real estate. And let me tell you something. We got everybody's attention out of that 285 rat race in the States. And if you guys are familiar with the 285, Atlanta has the 285 loophole. It's like it goes around inside the perimeter. So I call it the 285 rat race because all you do is go around and around and around. So, guys, on this Cylinder group, Tony and I are working to build our first mastermind of the Cylinder. So it's going to be a great experience. Bring your husband, bring your spouses, bring your partner, bring whoever you would like to bring, okay? Because this will get you full attention of what we talk about in these workshops. Trust me, when you come back with clarity and focus, because if we do it back home, there's going to be a lot of distractions, phones, whatever, meetings, I can't make it. But here, you guys got full distraction. And plus, we'll do some tourism as well. We'll do conversation in different scenarios. We did it with Tony and I. We did one on a rooftop, and I remember that on a rooftop, Chris Blaine, one of the coaches, came up to me and asked me for Jan, what you think about this deal? And we analyzed it. We were just having a great coffee conversation. We're just talking about it, and then suddenly got it on the contract. He said, Jan, I got it on the contract. Can we pull the trigger on this? Like, yes, absolutely. I'll back you up. And it was a phenomenal flip that he did, and everything started because we were in the mastermind,
Yeah.
and then we had some other people as well, coming up to us, and we were sharing experience. We were talking about loans. We were talking about inspections. We were talking about everything, trust, funds, wills, everything, you name it. It was phenomenal. It was very powerful, intense. It was Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Thursday was the check-in. Everybody come in like around 4 or 5, kind of with a little welcome dinner. And then the closeout was on a Sunday because everybody flew back home on a Monday. It was great. It was great. Great experience. And yeah, a lot of people learned a lot from that getaway, and business came out of that. I remember.
100%. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
masterminds are powerful. They're very powerful. Our next one's going to be actually in Atlanta. We got a space down in Atlanta in October. It's coming up in October. And if you're already a member, you're going to be able to come out and basically be a part of the action. We're going to have experts there. You get a chance to meet me, get a chance to meet Yun if
I'll be there.
And it's going to be a huge event. A lot of the members, we're going to have some experts there. And you'll be able to basically have a real connection and learn so much new stuff that you can start winning in a real estate game. Like, we have our live streams on Wednesday. So shout out to everybody that's in the live stream. We had a member recently. He's on his third deal in less than 90 days. We talk about getting your first deal in 90 days. He's on his third deal in less than 90 days. And the deal is a signed contract, because you're going to learn so much just getting that signed contract that you're going to automatically get a condensed education that could have taken you years of mistakes, headache, frustration, and possibly quitting, because most people quit before they get to the top. So
Yeah.
we can condense it into a tight system. So make sure you're there on Wednesday. Like, we had a huge crowd up in there this Wednesday. Young was giving them the game. I was breaking down their deals. So bring 2 or more deals in the Wednesday training, and we're going to basically strip search that deal, pat it down.
Yeah.
and make
Today,
sure it's a great deal for you.
yeah.
And
Today, sorry, Tony. Today, actually, we have a 2 seconds delay, so I'm sorry if I cut you off because it's just a little to say. But today, I wanted to let everybody know that today I had a closing, and our buyer is in New Jersey. I've helped him with a lot of his rentals, Section 8 housing, and today we had the closing, and I had to help him read as well. No, it doesn't matter how many closings you do. Reading a HUD, it could be very confusing. You guys know, if you guys are familiar with the HUD one, it's a settlement statement that you have in front of you to see exactly how much you need to wire by closing. So you got to look at it very, very careful, because sometimes there's some fees that, unfortunately, human error, double dippings or this and that, or there's a mistake, or the lender didn't put their, right fee, or whatever. So today, that's and we're going to have that on one of our segments, Tony. We want to show people how to read HUDs, because you will have some questions, and you can come and ask any of the coaches, Tony, myself, or anybody that it's in the on the training program. That, okay, this is my first deal. All right, what is the HUD? I mean, what do I see here? I see so many numbers, borrower, cash buyer. Wait a minute, if I put I'm buying the house for 65 or 80,000, why it says, if it's 65, why does it say 73? Because the mathematical algorithm that that closing attorneys uses, it tells you exactly what is all the expenses, but then what exactly you have to send minus the earnest money. So we're all going to talk about that as well. And yesterday, oh my God, yeah, yesterday was another crazy day. That's why I was telling everybody on Tuesday is, if you're a wholesaler, whatever you are in this group, whatever you become, an investor, wholesaler, contractor, something that I learned from Tony from the get-go, from the first time I started with the Cellionaire. Tony said one day, Jan, you always have to grab the bull by the horn. Do not let someone else your foot on the table. Don't let, like, oh, I got the contract, just call me when we're about to close. No, you got to be on the attorney. What's going to the title? Did the title came back? What happened? Is it, what, did we got a hiccup? Did we got a water bill? Did we got this? Oh, there's somebody in the deed. There was a probate. Or, let me tell you something, guys. If I wasn't yesterday, was it yesterday before yesterday, like on this transaction, and I was the lender, and all this, I mean, I got everybody on the table, sellers kind of upset, buyers already, irritated because it was the second time coming back to the closing table, and because something was missing. And if I don't call the attorney, and I'm looking at the emails, right? And I said, we're waiting for approval. We're waiting for this. I'm like, well, I'm approving. And I called the office, like, what's going on? Why everybody's still at the closing table? I'm getting texts from the sellers kind of like saying, what the F is going on? Blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what do you mean what's going on? Well, they're waiting for banking approval. And banking approval, what are you talking about, bank? I mean, the money was wired yesterday. So I had to call the attorney on the side and say, hey, Eric, what's going on? Oh, we're just waiting for approval. Approval from who? Well, it says I'm like, it's me. Do it. Get this guy out of there. You guys everybody's aggravated. Pre-closer, agents, front desk clerk, everybody's like on fire. And again, if it's your deal, I don't care if you're the end buyer or if you got the contract, you have to grab the bull by the horn. You cannot let your golden ticket at the closing table on somebody else's hand. You got to be on it. Doesn't matter if you sound like you're bugging. Like, no, you got to, because if not, you don't close. Remember what Tony says, right? ABC, always be closing. You got to grab the bull by the horn, okay? And since I learned that from you this is what, 9-10 years ago, since I started working with you, I implement that. And if it was, and especially that I'm not even physically, because usually I go physically to my closings, but now I'm doing a remote. You got to be on it. If I didn't pay attention to that email that says we're waiting for approval, and then I'm like, wait a minute, what do you mean? I had to email it quick, approve it, and call and say, hey, do it. By this time, they're still sitting at the closing table waiting for. I mean, they're square. Remember, guys, sometimes attorneys or the staff, it's very square. They don't think out of the box. Yeah. Okay, and you have to understand everything is compliance. So, guys, it could be very stressful. Some of my gray hair comes from my twin daughters, but the other hair is from real estate. But hey, that's what we do. This is real estate. Your skin becomes very like crocodile skin. You already get used to it. Okay, yeah. But yes, everybody sees Instagram, right? They see like the picture, like with the closings and all that. But people really don't know what it takes to get to the closing table. And remember, guys, we're selling unit that distressed property. It's not like listing agents get it easy because they get it already done, cleaned up, ready, staged, and they do their magic, right? But the before that, oh my God, I'm telling you, even grabbing the deal, dealing with the sharks and everything. So This is what we do. This is what we help you. Coach Tony everybody will help you analyze your deals and everything. It's gonna be very stressful at the beginning, guys. And every transaction is a different transaction. Okay. Nothing is very flawless. It might look like it, but it's not. But that's the challenge. Gosh,
Yes.
I remember one day that we had this situation, this probate with Miss Carolyn, and I was, hey guys, let me tell everybody in this group, I was handling from A to Z, right? I had it, but there was one point that okay, I need a TO. I got under control of the seller, but the seller's got some issues with their family members, and the seller's one of my tenants as well. Tony, this was at Christmas. You were in my house in Colombia, and I said, Tony, I need your help. When are you going back to Atlanta? Well, you said, well, I think it's like in a couple of weeks. I'm gonna need your help now on this one. This is the deal. Tony came back to Atlanta, met Miss Caroline at the house. She's good. She's in our team. And making long story short, guys, I had to have this super GQ handsome brother who handled the other part of handled her sister because they were fighting. Guys, when you're dealing with probates, and we'll have a segment about probate, they were fighting each other, and we needed the signatures in order to go to closing. Tony had to go to another state and talk to that lady where I had the other lady. I remember that we closed it, we made money, but Tony said, John, you generated that $40,000 deal. You did it. I mean, I came and then of course we split or whatever, but you did it. You generated. You had the lead. You talked to her. She was your tenant. She called you, said, hey, my dad, he passed away. I got another house in Decatur. And I was so excited because I had control from the seller and I had my investor, my end buyer ready, lined up. Remember, it was Ron. We got everybody. And
Yep.
then, and then on the closing table, it was phenomenal what Tony did. So I'm glad that you were able to tag team on that when you're like, yeah, we did it. Yeah, we walked out with a check, but you say, Jan, but you generated. You paid me for my portion, but we did it.
Still did it, man.
Yeah. So guys, that's what we're here for. This group is even though I'm one of your coaches, Tony and I have been doing business since 2000 and almost 10 years, 13, 12.
Yeah.
And we have many stories. And like I said, and I hope that I can have lots of stories with you. Today I had a great text from Cam saying some good things, and I really shout out to Cam. Cam. Man, love to you, man. On a private, he said, "Can I call you?" He said, "Of course, man. This is real estate 24/7. Whatever you need, let's do it." And this is what it is. I love about this group, guys. Laura, Clarence, everybody in this chat. And you guys all over the States, you guys going to learn a lot from us, and we're going to learn from you guys as well. But going to the closing table, it's going to be the great feeling. But yes, guy, you got to have control of everything. Do not, shout out to Clarence, do not let yours succeed on somebody else's hand.
Yes.
Okay? It might sound control freak, but you have to, otherwise that deal will fall through. How many deals, Tony, we had as well that the deal didn't go because we didn't have control?
Yeah.
So guys, it's really, really important for you guys to make sure you have control, and that's what we're here for. No question is a stupid question. Do it. This is our passion. We could be talking real estate for hours, like it was a Bible, like a Bible study. Well, this is a real estate study.
This is the church tonight. This is your Thursday night service.
Oh, I love it, man. I love it. If I don't watch, look my watch, we could be talking, and I like somebody else to talk to.
Wow, man, that's awesome, man. You always sharing some great stuff, and you're 100% correct. You got to grab the bull by the horns, because where I see a lot of people making mistakes, even if they're trying to buy a deal or wholesaling, they get it under contract and they just wait for the closing date. A lot of things can happen in between that. And it's all about communicating with the seller, communicating with your buyer. It's almost like playing a fine violin all the way to the end of the closing. Yeah. And it's communication and control. You want to be a control freak. Like when something's out of control, it's out of order. Like when your credit's bad, it's out of control. When when you don't have control over whatever it is, the household, whatever, it's out of control. You want to have your deals under control. So it's okay to be a control freak when you're trying to close these deals, because it's very important. You put your time, your efforts, and your skill set out there, and it's time for you to make money. So keep control over your deals. Man, great stuff, young. Man, they're loving it. They're loving it, man. They're showing you so much love in the house, man. We got Dewey in the house. What's up, Dewey? Dewey's one of our new members. He's out of Swanee, Georgia. He's out of Swanee. So we're rolling over there. Clarence said, yes, sir. Communication is key. 100%, 100%, 100%. And Cam's in the house. I think he was referred by our guy, Mitch. Mitch is going to be on the call tonight. So great people refer great people. And that's what it's about. And you guys can share this call here. And we just started an affiliate program for members. So if you share the link, you get paid when your friends join as well. And you don't have, the good thing is you don't have to do the coaching. We do all the coaching. So you make money, you're learning and earning at the same time. You're building your network. You're building your network. Now, in just a short amount of time, we have people all in Florida, Georgia, California, South Carolina, New York, Chicago, overseas, Venezuela, all over the country now. And we're building this network out. So start building your network. Every Tuesday and Thursday night, you can share that call out to your friends, to your social media page. And when your people come in, they join, we do the training and you get paid. So you're learning and earning at the same time. At the same time. And that's why I love it. And if you're new here tonight and you're not a member yet, go to the link inside of the comment section. And I just opened up 2 more spots. You can book a call with us. Just let us know the time that you're booking. And we'll help you get clarity and a strategy moving forward. Okay. So tonight, and we've done a lot of deals. Somebody's like typing away. Is that you typing away? I hear the buttons like your sound louder than mine.
No, that's not me. My phone is on mute. Somebody else there. You know, I'm no. I was actually talking to someone and said, "Jan," and someone texted me like, "Jan, when are you talking again about Section 8 house?" I'm like, "Soon."
Tonight. Tonight we have a member that's been with us for less than a year, and I'm really inspired every time he pops in and talks with us, because he's a busy guy, successful guy, and he's like a rock star now. I have to catch up with him, and he was like, Antonio, what? You know what? I'm going to go ahead and tell him. He was like, how much you charge? How much you gonna pay me? I'm like, dude. He's like, I'm like, dude, get on the show. Get on the show. But I get it. He's busy. He's making money, and he's helping people at the same time. And he's taken his area by storm down there in Albany, and he's turning old into gold. He's finding these deals. He's learning how to find them off market. Grab them, scoop them up, do a bit of renovating to that property, build an immediate 6-figure equity in that property, either sell it or keep it for his student housing. And I'm really excited for him to hear more of his story, because every time I hear his story, he's like, man, I'm on the next one. I got another one over here. And he's been dropping some updates in the group as well. And we're excited to have him in here tonight, just sharing some gems. So we're going to bring him up in here in a moment. And before we do that, for the members, we just added, we just added the tax lien sale training inside of the membership. We just recorded it. We updated it in there. It comes with the full modules. I'm going to show you how to buy deals from tax sales. And you get a free ebook with that as well. So it's fully loaded. Like when you go out here and you're talking real estate, I want you guys to be armed and dangerous. I want you to be a soldier out there, and you ready for anything that pops up. You're ready. You're armed and you're dangerous. So make sure, if you're already a member, You go in the back office and check out the training. And this is real training. This is real training. Dewey said, Clarence says, drum roll. And Dewey said, I'm in Albany all the time, so I need this guy contact info. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Dewey, we just dropped a hot deal in the membership for just $20,000. It's an all brick property, hot area. And this guy can show you how to turn that into a six-figure deal. The guy on here tonight. And we got a hot deal. And that's the power of a network. That's the power of a network. One of the guys, Cam, he has a really hot deal. Matter of fact, if somebody don't get him, I might call Cam and be like, hey, man, hold that deal for me. But especially if you're familiar with Albany already, these guys know the land, the landmarks over there. And this is a property that's in a historic district. It's all brick. It had like an addition house on it. And I saw the pictures. I was like, man, I'd see what they're doing. I mean, any house in any area you can get and make some passive income on, especially at $20,000. Come on, $20,000 a brick property? You kidding me? Or fix it up and sell it, fix it and flip it. And our guy that we're going to be having on the call tonight is a genius. He's a genius at it. He's figured out his niche. He's found his voice. He's found his voice. And he's going to come in here and show you guys exactly what you need to do, how to find these deals off market, fix them up, add a six-figure, turn it into 100. It's like 100,000 he added to it. He's doing like little tricks and little additions to make it more modern. And it's boosting up the value of the properties. It's boosting it up. So yeah, definitely. We're going to connect you guys. And if you can just drop your name inside of the WhatsApp, I'm sure he'll reach out to you as well. But yeah, and I'm thinking about opening up a session just for members where if you have hot deals, we'll analyze it and make sure it's a hot deal. You can buy right there in the group. So bring your deals. We'll look at those deals you're looking to buy it. And if you have a hot deal, off-market deal, you can basically present it to the members here as well, which is hot. Because every time you hop on the Wednesday call, you're learning something new. Every time you're watching us analyze somebody's deal, you're getting sharper and sharper. You're becoming an eagle. Like you get those eagle eyes. You sharpen it. And then when it happens for you, you're like, boom, you're ready to attack and make it happen. So make sure you're on the Wednesday training. That's for members only. Can't bring anybody in that one. And make sure you're locked in with us. And if you have questions during the week, you can always reach out to us. You always have access to the WhatsApp group. Drop a question. We're always in there. I see some people dropping questions in there. Myself, Jan, or some of the other coaches will reply right back to you. We're a friendly group, and it's all about everybody being in the group becoming one. Like when we invite somebody into the group, I want everybody yelling and welcoming them to the family, welcoming everybody into the family of real estate, letting them know that we're going to rock and we're going to lock arms with them and help them win and be successful in the game, right? So make sure, and if you haven't gotten the back, it's live now. It's live. That's another benefit. And we're going to always keep updating the membership as well as you go. So if you haven't dove in, and congratulations to Dewey, we did his credit app today. So if we did a strategy call and you haven't applied for your credit yet, make sure you do that as well. We can possibly start and start getting you the money to get started. So I'm excited about that. So last but not least, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and bring up our guest. And stay right there, Young. We're going to bring you back in here too. So you can quiz them as well, because I know you have a lot of experience in this area as well. Let's bring up our guy, the one, the only, the man with the plan tonight, Mitch, the mogul. What's up? Where my claps at? Ah! I got to get my sound bites right? Oh man, here we go. I'm gonna get I bought a whole machine here that's supposed to do the sound bites and everything, but I'm supposed to get the mic. Gotta get the mic, right? I think you're on mute right now. You're muted out. Let's unmute you. I think
there we go. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Back. Here we go. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, fellas? How y'all doing, man?
We're doing great. We're doing great. How about you, man? You ready? You ready?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. Just so kind of, working through. I think I'm on this one. This is the other house, the one I've been showing in the group. Uh, had some challenges. Been had some delays, some challenges with a lot of the weather and a lot of things. That's another thing. When you're dealing, when you're doing these things, when you're hands on like I am, because I'm more so, I'm more the buyer type, and I like being hands on with my project and actually being there in the field with it. And sometimes weather, it's been raining here like crazy down here in South Georgia, like crazy. So that's been delaying a lot of the project. And then when you have your contractors that you work with, that's one thing I that's one thing I do want to say though. When just dealing with guys that you've been dealing with for a while, you guys kind of flow, but then sometimes you still gotta let them know you can still be that asshole, because they start getting real comfortable on you, and then they go, oh yeah, I'll be there next week, and it's like nah. So just going through some little challenges on that though, but we've gotten ball back rolling. So um, finally got some of the electrical in, and then they're finally getting some of the last little bit of plumbing before we get an inspection on Thursday. Before we put on the drywall. So once drywall hits, we pretty much that's pretty much we're in the clear at that point. So we're almost there. So I would say about another 3 weeks, probably like end of July, beginning of August, I'll be completely done with this house. Um, you know me, I kind of use my houses. I keep them, hold on to them, build the equity up in them, and then use a lot of for student housing. But this one I think I might flip. Haven't been sure yet. It just depends on those options. Depending on what the appraiser says afterwards. But I already set the market at the other house down the block, so we'll see. We'll see.
Well, let's talk about that because you're setting the market. And I was just talking with I think Cam on the Wednesday calls. Like there was some vacant houses around that house, and I was saying now it's time for you to buy the block or wholesale the block, whatever you got to do, because you can increase the market. You can increase the market. So let us know your strategy because a lot of the members they're looking to do what you're doing. You become an expert in your area, buying the properties at a great deal, increasing the value. You've done some renovations that immediately people are just their eyes are like locked in on like wow. And let's go into it. Like let's start from the beginning because I know you got the drywall up now, but how did this happen? Let's start it from the beginning.
So, well, this particular deal, this the one that actually I was just out working on my first deal, and then the seller of this house lived down the street. He owned two houses, literally right around the corner. So he approached one of my workers and was saying, "Hey, who's the owner?" Then was able to get out in contact with him, and then we had made a deal on this house, literally right down the street. But my first deal, that house, that's the one. I think I told the story before how I walked in, looked up the owner, found him on Facebook, and realized he owned the jewelry store down the street. And I walked right in. So that's how I got the first deal. But this, and I think I mentioned that too in other class, but this particular one, this is the runoff for that one. So it became like, just like a snowball effect, because once you're out there, you're moving, and like we talk about, you gotta let people know what you're doing. Be sure, like, hey, what are you doing? Hey, I'm in real estate. This is what I'm doing. And then when you're sure and you're affirming that, people coming to you and just all the time. When you're out there moving, opportunities do. The more luck you have. That's what they say. The more you're active and the more you're moving, the more luck you get. You just all about staying active, having that motion. So that's how I remember.
Yeah, because I remember that in the beginning you were like, Antonio, let's find this deal. You were trying to find the owner of that property.
Yeah.
And you kind of pinned him down. He was the owner of a jewelry store. He didn't give you that house, but he had another house.
That's what it was. Yeah. Because the house I really wanted right is actually, which is crazy. So let me update you on that. Because remember, he didn't want to give me that one because he said, oh, they're going to build a whole bunch of commercial stuff there. So I'm never getting rid of that. And I'm like, yeah, okay. whatever. But it's crazy. We just got an announcement here where I live here in South Georgia, literally right across the street from where I wanted that first house. They're building a Marshalls, Five and Below, and a Hobby Lobby. So immediately
Oh,
he held on to that joint, but he gave me the other house, which I got for a good
he
deal,
knew.
20,000. But
So he knew something was going on.
so he knew something was going down, and ever since then I've been looking at, and ever since then it really kind of sparked me. So I've been looking at, I'm going to the town hall meetings, and then also online they have a lot of counties, a lot of towns have a economic development plan. So when I'm looking for things and looking for deals in areas, I always look at what is this, this place doing? What are their plans to grow? And that way I know if that's like a real viable area of where to buy. So, and my big thing is I like school areas, where there's a big school population, medical schools, college campuses. Like I got the properties in Alabama around the universities there. So that's kind of been my niche.
100%. Clarence said he's taking notes. He's taking notes. Erica said,
Who's the guy? Who's the guy? Dewey? He's in Albany.
"Oh, Dewey said he's right in the Albany area. So drop your information inside or Dewey Reddick."
Yeah. So actually, I'm working on a deal right now with Cam on another property because Cam had found he was doing a lot of work in the Albany area, and actually I've been, we link up, so that's why it's in the group. Definitely let us know, especially if I'm in the area, whoever. I go out, I'll look at the properties for you and let you know, like, okay, this is what you can look at. So me and Cam, we did a ride along 2-on-1, and I think this one deal, it's another deal that's in the Radium Springs area that I'm doing some back, still got to do your due diligence on it, just making sure that, but that house is going to be a new build. So hopefully, if everything goes good, I got a surveyor that I've been talking to. I'm going to get out there and really, look at it. Hopefully, I'll put in a group. I'll be starting a new build soon.
Oh, man, that's awesome. Awesome. So did you want to share your screen or anything?
Yeah, I can. Let me show you the. Yep, share. How do I share my screen? Yeah, let me see here.
Let me see. There's a way.
Present, I got it. Let me see.
Got it?
Screen. There we go. Boom. Let me know if you can see my screen.
Nope, not yet. Not yet. Let's see. Remove from solo layout. Not yet.
Allow me to. I'm looking right here. It tells me. It says I'm sharing. I'm sharing it on the screen.
Oh, it says you're sharing? Oh,
yeah, that's what it says. And I got my photos up of other projects that I got. Let me know if you need me to change. It should be a picture of like just all like my photos of the project and stuff like that. Can you? There we go. Hello, are you there? Now I can't hear you. Let me know if y'all can hear me in the comment section or whatever. I hit share. Uh-oh. Technical difficulties. It says I'm sharing.
can you hear me?
Now I can hear you now. You just popped up, but it says I'm sharing.
Okay. Yeah, we see your screen. Yeah.
Okay, there we go. Okay, perfect. So
Yeah,
what I'll do is I'm gonna show you just the similarities of the first house I did from the jewelry store owner to the second house, which is literally right down the block, and kind of the renovations, what were done to it, and pretty much gonna do the same thing to this one. So this was the house originally that he sold to me, and this was when bought this for 20,000. And after renovations, got it. The ARV value is 148. So this right here came in, had the door knocked down. What I try to look for when a lot of these houses, I love brick houses. I like brick. Anytime when it's brick involved, especially if they got a crawl space brick, you usually those are usually good, solid foundation. You don't really have to. It's not a lot you have to deal with as opposed to like if you have a slab, sometimes it might be cracking the foundation. Over time, elevation and land might that might can mess you up a little bit. But something like this, like a brick house, was good. And this started off as a 2-bedroom, 1-bath. So came in, had the big brick fireplace up. This was right here. This was the kitchen, what it looked like. And then so what I had them do, and what my option is, I always try to add in an extra bathroom if I can every time. Like when I'm in a house, I really don't like doing deals if I know I can't really add an extra either bedroom or bathroom. Like that's something I always go into, because you'll be surprised to really add just that extra framing in for extra bedroom or bathroom. It's really not that much work, CJ. Sorry, my son's in the back.
That's real though. Most parents all have the kids in the background, so that's real.
So he's running around in his diaper too, going crazy. Anyway,
going ham.
Going ham. But that's my deal. So when I talk to wholesalers and stuff like that, I'm always looking like, where can I add the value? So this one right here was the only bathroom that was in there. So what my thought was, they had it listed as a 3-1 because this little room in the back right here, they classified that as a bedroom, but it really wasn't. So what I did was I moved where's that picture in the front? To create more space. And this is what I'm doing in the house. I'll show you in this next one that I've been posting in the group. This door right here, I just moved over to this side, and that extra 4 feet right there of space, because your door is 36 inches, extra foot there. So that's 4 feet that I got. And boom, once we extended that, this window became my new front door. So once that became my new front door, then, it was off to the races then. And that way, even though it's a small square foot home, you made a 900 square foot home from a 2-bedroom, 1-bath to now a 2-bedroom, 2-bath with his own master. So
wow,
this was So this is part of it, like how they moved the door over, because that's where the door was. And hold on, let me see here. And that was just part of it as we were walking in that. So I just walked in the house. Let me put it on mute. And that is just kind of like what it looked like when it's opened up. So, and then I had them build a shed porch. And another reason why I did this. So if you notice before, I didn't have a shed porch. And because when I looked in this area, there were other houses selling for $150, $155, 3-bedroom, 1-bath, the same square initially, but they were selling for $150 remodeled. So in my mind, I go, well, if I put mine as a 2-bed, 2-bath with an official master suite, I was still able to get the same value. So just because you see something that's a 3-1, don't be afraid to know where you can add that value, because my house is this 2-bedroom, 2-bath is priced higher than the 3-bedroom, 1-bathrooms that's remodeled in the area, just because I have 2 bathrooms. And right here, and this is that master bath right there that we were able to extend out. So, and it ended up, and so that was your, finished kitchen area, and that's the hallway. So as soon as they came in that door, that's that hallway though. Able to walk down, and then this bathroom right here, that's that one bathroom I had the green tile. That's the new bathroom. I found a good wholesaler down here, warehouse down in Tallahassee. Man, they get all types of stuff, flooring, stuff that fall off the back of the truck.
Oh, I love it.
I just bought a new refrigerator for $50.
Wow, that's going to go a long way in a property.
It is. So, and I added a stackable unit in there as well for a washer and dryer. And what I did was this second, let's see, I got a picture of the second bedroom. I'm trying to okay, hold on. So this is that's an up picture, but that is the walk-in closet I did. And for that second bedroom, I'm trying to see if I had another pic. There you go. I know you can hardly see it a little bit, but this second bedroom, this had kind of like a hallway closet. And what I did was I took that hallway closet and I converted that into a stackable. That's why I got that stackable washer and dryer added into it, which was right here. So I
Wow.
was able to add that in. So now, not only, so my house was the only house on the block, newly renovated with a master suite, a walk-in closet, and now laundry that's inside of there.
Nice. So you brought a lot of value because a lot of the houses don't have this modern style to it, and you expanded it a bit. You added a laundry room, stackable. You moved the door over and added like a small patio door situation. And it looked like you just brought a lot of value to this property in this area. That's why they're going so high.
Yeah, and so also, so things about, like I said, just knowing your community. I know we talked about this before, and because this is where I live. Like I live in this town, and it's a small market area. This is not in Atlanta. This is not a Tallahassee. This is not a Jacksonville. But I do know what are the key strong points in my community. So we have a big medical community down here. So it's a lot of people, medical students move in and out, and then also we have a diving school. Actually, one of the guys that's from here in Moultrie, where I live, he's going to the Olympics. And the diving school is literally right down the street in this neighborhood. So yeah, I'm definitely, now that I've really established myself there and people have seen me, I'm going to really increase my, pretty much knocking on doors. Like, hey, I remodel houses. I just did these two. So this one. So that's going to be the step 3 that you guys will see after I'm done with these other couple projects. I'm really going to hit this neighborhood even harder now because they've already seen the house, this house.
Mm-hmm.
That,
so you got social proof at this point.
I mean, pretty much, yeah. The proof's in the pudding at this point. So
wow, nice. And you said wow, that's totally brand. That's wow. So $20,000 house, 145 value now. What would you say you put into
140? It was 148. ARV was 148. And
what'd you say you put into it?
Ended up putting 75 into it because the demo was real crazy.
Okay, 148. Wow, that's still nice. Let's see.
So you think after everything in, I mean, it's still a little over 50,000 somewhere about right now.
100%. That's great for like what's your turnaround for that one? Is it 3 months?
No, this particular one only took 11 weeks. So yeah, little just under. So yeah, right about 3 months. Yeah.
Wow, nice. Now, who wouldn't go to work for 50K in 90 days?
Pretty much. Pretty much.
Nice. So you found your niche in this area, and this can possibly be just a regular rental unit, or you could just flip it out, use that cash that you have, and buy another one cash.
So this one here, I just took the with the ARV value, I just put a mortgage on it, and I took my profit, and then of course.
So you refinanced it.
Because I bought it cash. So I bought it cash, got the construction loan, did that, got this, and then once, because I already had the house, and I owned the house. So once that's 75, and then once they got the ARV value and all that stuff, they gave me the money. I put a mortgage on it. Now I got a medical student. Matter of fact, he just re-signed his lease. He'll be there another year. So, and
wow.
yeah, so and he just pays the mortgage, and then of course the reason I like to keep him because of course all the tax breaks that you get for keeping the asset. So, I made that profit, and then have a student paying the the mortgage and the taxes, all that stuff, and then also when tax season comes in, you get your perks and stuff for that. So it just keeps on, and then of course it appreciates over time. So if the Fed decides they want to drop interest rates, hoping, I'll refinance and keep that money and buy some more.
Wow, Dewey said you got everybody excited over here. Dewey said he's driving to Albany to meet you.
I actually do. I live in Moultrie, but yeah, we could definitely meet up for lunch, man. In Albany, man. In a group. I'll put my information in the group and definitely reach out to me. And then matter of fact, because there's another property. Matter of fact, let me see if I got it here. There's a property that I looked at right now that Cam showed me out there in the Albany area. Because some of the other properties that he put out there for wholesale, I looked at some of those, and let me go back here.
Yeah, because I wanted to look at, what do you think about that one on Brick? I know I see the outside looks good. Is the inside solid? It's good. It looked like a pretty good deal.
Inside is solid. The only thing is just in the back, and what I will say in the back, it was like a individual, like small apartments. They were like, they're small little, also little mini, like one room, like not apartments, but like just a one room attached to the back of the house. So the house can be even made into something even crazier on that block. Like it's the potential. They had like a ramp coming off, some demo. You definitely have to do some demo, of course.
Yeah.
But in the back of the house and some of the pictures that's not seen, you got like individual rooms and some bathrooms right across. Like, so it looked like somebody was living in the house, and in the back they rented out individual little small rooms, probably to people who needed a place to stay or something like that. But it definitely can be made into something. Yeah.
So wait a minute. You're telling me it's I can get the property for $20,000 and already have like a little addition piece. I can just renovate that and turn it into like an extra little individual house. So someone's like buying a duplex for $20K.
It is. And now, and like I said, there's some, of course, there's some things, you'll have to build to make it a little bit more modern, but it's definitely there because they have all those little units attached right to the back of it. And then in that area, in that Albany area as well, they have like a community college that's not too far down from there as well. And that area is a heavy rental area though, just letting you know. So
it is.
Yeah, you'll definitely get a lot of rental people for that area, especially in that area. That'll definitely be rental heavy. I don't know. I don't know. Not sure about. I mean, you could flip it. I mean, it depends. Because right across the street from that area, actually, there are some houses that have been built up, and it's like a little park across the street. But me being in this area for a while, and I'm sure we can all talk about it, and Dewey will probably tell you those houses, nice houses in that area, but I haven't seen a lot of more new builds in that area. So it's just one of those things is like, do you want to keep it? Hold on a second. Do you want to keep it or do you want to flip? But definitely somebody to turn that thing into a good, nice rental, definitely.
Wow, that's amazing. I mean, I was looking at, I was like, it's a lot of opportunity there. I mean, and that's why you got to become like an expert in these areas that and you find so many opportunities. I was just looking at the numbers and I was like, that looks really good.
And this the house here that I got pulled up. The house is right around the corner. The house I just showed you, this house is literally in that backyard because it's right around the corner and diagonal from it. So, and this the house now. So this the house I've been posting up in the group periodically here and there. So right now, they did all of this stuff. There's actually some new piping in there. So now it looks, it's them just floor joists with this particular house. Of course, I like, the brick crawl space area, but it had some bad floor joists. So I definitely had to do some framing there. But the budget with this one is still $75,000. It's the same. It's crazy because even though this didn't have a lot of demo, but this had more structural problems as opposed to the other one. The other one had a huge demo, that big fireplace and all that stuff. And the budget still worked out. It was two separate things that was wrong with it, but the budget was still the same. So
wow. So we typically get rid of those fireplaces. Is that what you guys did with that one?
Yep. Get rid of the fireplace. And now this is what it's looking like now. So I moved the door over. So for what it originally looked like, right here. You see this? How this is now the front door now?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So now it looks like this. And then they're going to paint the exterior, gets painted. The exterior is going to get painted. That's me just doing some, paint what I want. See how they extended the porch out. So
Nice.
this little space right here, this is my extra bathroom, like I did in the other house that I added on there. So
Wow.
and now it looks.
And let me ask you about your supplies with the windows and the doors. And you said a key thing, you want to have like those little surplus places where you can get things from. What's your turnaround for the windows and stuff?
All right. So on if I can't find them on Facebook Marketplace, they're usually, they take about 3 weeks or so to come in. But what I've done is what I try to do, if they got them at Home Depot, because Home Depot has a lot of windows actually in stock. They have and the little trick is, even if they're new construction windows versus replacement windows, if you got some guys that know what they're doing, they could just cut the tabs off and still fit the window inside the spacing. So I really went to Home Depot and grabbed those windows on the day that I needed them, because I always try, if I look at a house, what I'll do is if I have to extend, not extend, but shorten up the window a little bit to, get the window to fit. Sometimes, I'll do that, because sometimes when you special order windows, windows can take anywhere from 3 to 6 weeks if you're going to order like custom windows. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I try to always, I'll go to Home Depot, see what they have, and then I'll try to adjust my window sizes if necessary to accommodate those. Like, for example, on this project that I just did in Alabama, this house here, this the one, matter of fact, I'll be going there next week because I got students moving in at Tuskegee University. So what I did with these, all right, you see this window right here? This big window right here?
Yeah.
This house had those going all around the side and on the front. And those big windows like that, those are like $1,500 to $2,000 to replace. So what I did, and this is how I find value a little bit. What I did was, instead of spending all that money, because it was a window like that here, I think I had close to like 8 of those big, huge bay windows. That would have been easy, like $16,000. So what I did was I went to a Lowe's in the area, found out what they had in stock, and what I ended up doing. Let me see if I got a clearer picture too of the. I'll show you a clearer picture of how big the windows were. Oh, here it goes. You see this like big window like that?
Oh yeah, they don't really. It's like a custom window.
Exactly. So what I did was I had them cut it in half, and I had them just brick up about a foot up, and that way, instead of paying $1,500 or $2,000 for a custom window, now I only paid $250 per window and made that a double window.
Oh, nice. Smart idea.
So that's what I did. And then it ended up looking like these guys here messed up my dang floors. These Yahoo guys. This dude, look at this. Look at this. Look at this. I told him to take that crap back. I sure did. That's Oh, another key thing, guys, if you want to get beyond the wholesaling and actually get involved in doing these flips, remember when you get stuff delivered to you, once it comes off the truck, is your responsibility. So make sure you try to be there when your deliveries are there, and actually put your eyes on it before I take it off the truck. Because if I'd allowed them to take that off the truck with all those broken pieces, they'd be like, hey, it's no longer the driver's responsibility. You know what I mean? But anyway, hold on, let me show you the window and what it actually ended up. So now here goes. See this one right here? That was that big window. So what I did was I got rid of one window, had them hardy board side that, and then this one here, see, I just shortened it up.
Oh, nice.
So now that was that big. See, if you look here, that window is supposed to be the same size.
Yeah.
But in order to save money, I had them board that up because in that master, because this is actually one of the rooms there. Let me see. Oh, and I built a little fireplace. Show you. It actually, where's my? Let me go back here. It actually looks like I just had it up. Hold on. I want y'all to see there it goes. So that's the inside of it. So that's where the
Oh, nice.
yeah, so that's where that boarded up spot was there. And I just shortened up the window. So instead of paying $1,500 for a window, both these windows cost me $500.
Nice.
So like
And
$9,000 saved.
wow, that's a nice little accent too with the little windows there at the top.
Yep, just something to provide. I still wanted to keep the natural lighting because this house, once again, it was a brick house. You know, I love these, man. I love. Hey, I want bricks, baby, all bricks, paid in full, Money Mitch style. Give me them bricks.
Hey, bricker, the brick.
I want all bricks. I love it. So like when it has that and a lot of that stuff, man, it was great bones. You know, just you just got to see the potential in this second garage here. I added another this is where I added like a small little office area here, and I added a whole nother bedroom and bathroom on that side of the house. So
wow. So guys, when you see houses like this with the overgrown grass and all that, these are the ones you want to get an address of so we can find the owner. These are the ones we're looking for, not the new ones, not the pretty houses. I mean, there's a market for those too, but these type of houses like this, get an address and bring them in so we can look up the owner.
that those are, and I've gotten better. Well, I have a sales background, so I'm not afraid of cold calling and calling calling people. So yeah, even if you want us to help you, jump on a call with you or whatever, that's all well and good.
100%.
Yeah. So
Wow,
that's
this is awesome.
and so here's the two Tuskegee. Let me show you the Tuskegee deals. So the other two I closed on those at the end of the month. So this one here. So, and of course, the same thing. They saw me working on this house in Alabama, the house I just showed. Owners approached my contractor. It's almost like the same thing. Ended up talking to them, and then now I got this house. I ain't gonna tell you how much I got this house for. You shit your pants. But this house here, so brick, and look, and nothing's wrong with it. It's just a lot of stuff is just overgrown all in the front.
I love those type. It looks like a great house. As long as it got that brick on it, yeah.
Now the only thing about this one is a slab though. This one is a slab, so I made sure I definitely checked for any foundational issues. But there was a couple little cracks, but that's on the outside. But that's nothing but a little level or concrete won't fix. As long as it wasn't like nothing sinking, we were good. So that's like the back. That's what it looks like from the street. You can't even see the house, but the house is next door to it. Let me see if this video. There it goes. So this is us going in.
So don't be afraid of these houses like this, guys. It's a gold mine.
It really is. Come on now, come on. So now I'm not kind of fast forward because it was buffering a little bit, but one thing I liked about this house was even though there was, there's no drywall on the ceiling, no insulation in the ceiling, that's nothing, that's fine. But I looked at a lot of the roof, no leaks in the roof, no water damage coming for the roof or anything. Just throwing probably some new shingles, and we call it a day.
Wow.
Already had ductwork in there because there was already an AC unit in there. So, just do some ductwork replacement. And you can see it, right? Yeah.
Yeah, like a nice size house too.
Oh yeah, it's 2,200 square feet, 4-bedroom, 2-bath. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna turn it into a 2.5 bath.
Wow, this is nice. So you haven't started on this one yet?
No, actually, we closed at the end of the month on this one, so they won't start. Y'all won't see pictures of this construction until like mid-August, probably beginning of September.
Wow, this is nice right here. I like these type.
No major demo needs to be done, just cleaning it out because it's a hoarder house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all. So it's really no major demo done.
Nice. Yeah, I'm loving it. Hey, Dewey says he's coming out there to meet you. You don't mind going to Moultrie.
Yeah, come on down. He can come and see the other project that I'm working on now. So that's this house here. So and yeah, now new kitchen and all that stuff. So they'll be working on that one, and then this other one here, and this I got both of these from the same. I got both of these from the same seller. The same person owns both of these houses. So I got both of these, and this the house here. This is a little two bedroom, one bath, almost like look like my bread and butter. Them small little cottage houses.
Yeah.
I'll take these all day, hands down.
How much is that? How much you get that one at? See,
$3,000.
yeah. And people are always telling me like, oh man, it takes so much. Wow, that's insane.
Hey, watch it. Look. Here's the contract right here.
I'm coming to Albany too next time I come down there. I'm like, hey.
But these two are Alabama. So I try to stay in Albany and here. Then Alabama is also where I've been getting a lot of some good deals. Like that blue house you saw, that one's in Alabama. So this one, I'll do this one as student housing. I'll do this one as student housing. And since this one is pretty small, it's gonna be a total gut job anyway. So I already had my appraiser look at it. So ARV on this house is going to be 135, and the contractor only says it's 60,000. My contractor down there 60,000, start to finish. So you get it for 3,000. You all in at 60,000. You do the math. ARV 135. So.
Oh man, you're getting better and better at this thing. This is crazy.
So that's my guy out there, Mr. Byron. Found some good local guys that do good work, and I make sure hey, they do good work. I pay them, and I pay them on time, and I don't give them they don't give me no crap. I don't give them no crap. And when you do good business with people, and they know you about your business, man, they find the deals for you. Yeah, they're literally because they want the work.
100%. I found some really good deals through contractors. That's another way you can find some deals. They're working on houses. They're hearing the owner's story, and they know who's selling their house next.
Mm-hmm. And they'll say, and that's what he said. He said, I know a guy, and some of the stuff, mold, this little damage and all this mold stuff here, but all of this is being taken out anyway and breaking it down to the stud. So all this is, going to be gone. So, and it had that little hole there. If you look right there, there's a hole right there in the roof. So there's definitely going to be some framing involved, but this is a very small house. So,
yeah, the minimal framing. So this is more like, especially if you know what you're doing and get a good framer, it's minimal.
Yeah.
Wow, this is awesome. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is open up the call. So if you're already in here, get in front of your computer, get in front of your monitor. I'm going to bring you up. You can ask questions. If you're out there, you can go to the comment section and click on go to the green room, and I'll bring you up as well. And you can ask your questions live in effect. I'm about to bring you guys up. Some of you guys already are in here. Let's bring you up, Jan. Let's bring everybody back in the house. In the house. Yes. Somebody's echoing. Welcome, Walter. How you doing, sir?
Great.
Good to see you. Hey, Clarence.
Yeah, I just turned my mic on. How you doing?
Doing great. Great to see you. How you guys like this knowledge you guys getting tonight? This is live. You're actually getting secret information. It's like top secret. Shh. So you guys getting a lot from this? Jacoby said, wow. Somebody's still echoing.
I hope it's not. Let me put mine on mute. Maybe it's mine because mine's going.
Testing. Okay. Oh, still there. Let's see. Testing. Oh, still there. It must be one of the new people. Let's see. If you guys aren't talking, put yourself on mute for a moment. All right. So Laura says she need one of these. Okay, I'm gonna shoot you the link, Mr. Reddick. Just look out for. I just sent you the invite link to come up. So do it ready. He said, "Wow, he's loving this." Man, I'm really excited. I mean, I love seeing these types of renovations, and I love just seeing the whole follow through from the beginning to the end, showing you how to find off market deals. And I think a lot of people just have that question, like, how do I find off market deals? Just like this. You did some calls. We show you how to look up the owners. You go into membership. You go through the training, how to drive them for dollars. Show you how to find the owners. We have a script in there, what to say to the owners, how to get it under contract. We have the contracts in there. So really, all you got to do is lock in.
Talk to contractors too, and find contractors. Like when you're in Home Depot, ask them like, "Hey, what kind of work do you do?" And say, "Hey, I buy houses. If you know anybody, that's looking to sell and working, save my information. Let me know, and maybe I get you to do the work." And like we said, a lot of those contractors will call you when they see something.
100%, 100%. That's a great way. But if you guys are lazy, just go hang out at Home Depot all day, and just they're running through there. They'll take you to some neighborhoods. Hey, let me get your card. Let me get your card. That's a cheat code. Hang out at Home Depot all day. Dewey, I just sent you over the link to bring you up as well. What you think about this, Big Young? I know Young looking at this like the Birdman.
Yeah, man. But I know that you. I put myself. Can you guys hear me? I unmute myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Great job. I do. Watching your these deals where you at right now, it reminds me in Atlanta like 7-8 years ago. Exactly, man. Looking at you doing it right now, it's like I'm getting lots of flashback. And you were right. You pretty much said everything that with someone with your experience, going down to the studs. And you said something earlier that I mentioned in several calls ago. When I started back in the days in Decatur and College Park in South Atlanta, I met a gentleman that said, go to the meetings, the municipality meetings, go to the hearings. They'll tell you what's going to happen 5 years from now. So when I started working with flippers and I bumped into this gentleman that he was buying like crazy in Decatur, when back in the days we were buying at 10, 15, 30,000. Nobody knew, like nobody, like literally you were like, really, seriously? There's a downtown, they're rebuilding it. Man, let me tell you something. I started buying houses in College Park, East Point, right before when I knew Tyler Perry was looking at some land by the airport and nobody knew about it.
That's crazy.
Just because, and then when I sold everything that I bought in Decatur, I moved, like I started going to College Park like crazy because I knew. And when you mentioned that, I was like, man, it's exactly what I was telling everybody. You need to go to these meetings because they'll tell you what's going to happen the next 3 to 4 years. Is there going to be a Walmart over here? Is going to be this? Is going to be a that? What's going to happen? And they'll tell you. And that's where you follow those anchor tenants. And I love it because what you're saying is exactly what I did years ago. And you just going ahead of the game. You going 5 years ahead of the game, And yes, absolutely as well. Your contractor will be your best also bird dogs because they'll let you know if they see something because they're ready for that next gig. So they're like, boss, they're like, Mr. D, there's another house just like this down the street. I bumped into somebody who was going inside and it was the owner. And we told them we're a contractor, that we work for an investor. And they're like, sure, why not? Give me their number. Let's do it. So there's always opportunity.
And my contractor who put me onto these other 2 deals there in Alabama, since we had a good rapport now, I told him, so on our contract for this next one, I gave him a timeline. If he finishes ahead of time, I already gave him a founder's fee for it. Then I'll also give him a little bonus on top if he finishes early. So now he's even more just, yes, I got you. I'll get it done,
It's a motivation. It's motivation. So this business, guys, and this is the same thing. This is the beautiful real estate. You start learning how to motivate your staff. It's all about, hey, this is the budget, right? But if you finish the right way and sooner, there you go. There's an extra incentive because the sooner they're done, the sooner you put that house on the market, or also, guys, I'm sure Dewey does. As a professional and as someone experienced like you are, I'm sure you buy some houses for the pipeline. Okay, I'm gonna keep this one right here. They're working on it. When almost done, go ahead and get your demo crew started on the next one, so you can have some houses on the rotation system. And that way, they consistently got jobs. You might have, or you might buy a little rental house to keep them busy while you're looking at your next flip. You know, so, and also you made a good point. I call them the I have a Spanish word for it, but it's where you buy all this materials at Building Supply Plus or one of those places where people return stuff. You'd be surprised. Now you got to be very careful because sometimes you buy things like, oh, it's cheaper when you open up the box, it's missing a screw or it's missing a glass. You're like,
exactly. I ran into those. I got a storage unit full of some stuff. I'm like,
and it's funny how you said you found a refrigerator for like $50. I was like, dang, that is. See, when you do your research, guys, another thing too, materials, and I'm pretty sure D does it. You go to Amazon and you get your cart, and then you go to these places where, guys, I tell you what, go to these new construction sites, and a lot of the builders and developers, when they're done, they got plenty of siding and plenty of stuff that they throw away, and they're like, they actually pay for somebody to get it out of it because they need to sell it. They need to like, yo, man, we got too much. Grab that material and throw it away if you want. They'll tell the Mexicans or the amigos, hey, grab it, take this, whatever. We need to clean this up because we got to turn this down, So because they buy in bulk, builders and developers buy in bulk. So, but anyways, brother, I'm very proud of you, man. By you doing what you're doing, it's bringing me so much flashback. I mean, I got my pictures on my Google Photos. I got thousands of pictures of before and afters that I had to start deleting it because it's way too far back. And those are so profitable. What you're doing right now, it's very smart. Guys are doing in Atlanta for the same thing, but with a higher number, but same amount of profit. So, good job, brother. Good job, D. I mean, you're doing some slam dunk right now. Absolutely, yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm at the point now. I'm just trying to I'm gonna get with. I talk to Antonio about this offline all the time. I'm trying to work on scaling now and really getting the admin team together so I can really, because right now I got this one, I got two others, I got like 3 other houses that are about to go. So now I need to, get an admin person on and get a consistent superintendent on so I can do it like you're saying, have it, going in the cycle. So that's where I'm at now.
But then make sure it's all about motivation. You motivate your guy. Everybody's money motivated. So that you, like you said, I respect you. I respect you because you respect the business. You understand what's hard work. Doing labor work, it's really tough. You respect people's price and deal because you want them to come back when you got a warranty on it. When you call them back for, hey, this was not done right, this was not done right, they'll be happy to go back because they charge you very well. When you beat people, because I was a contractor, and when you got somebody lowballing you, you're not motivated. You're not motivated to work for that person. You might be motivated just to get the contract, just to be able to pay bills, but you're not really making any profit. So when the client calls you back for a warranty or something, people not even show up. So, but I'm very happy for you. I would love to keep hearing all your successful story. You're killing in Alabama. You found the niche. You're in Alabama, Albany. You're doing it, brother. You're doing it now. You need to make sure you build your passive income though, because you know how to generate cash, but you need to now be able to sleep and to make that money back to you.
That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at now. Because a lot of my profit, because I buy so well and I stay in the budget, so I'm good. But of course, I make a little bit. I got a little bit passive income coming because I've charged them over the mortgage a little bit. Make that little bit. But now, I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
You're doing it, man. You're doing it, brother. I'm very proud of you, and I want everybody here to succeed as well. I want everybody, whatever you guys are, whatever part of the U.S. you're in, just listen to your stories and being so successful. It's a copy paste, guy. That's it. Just copy paste. Whatever you're in, Chicago, Tennessee, Alabama, Florida, Georgia, whatever.
100%. Great stuff, man. I'm gonna open up the call. If you guys have any questions, we're gonna open it up. I mean, he gave an amazing presentation here.
Hey,
So drop your questions.
Antonio, this is Dewey. Hey,
Hey, Big Dewey's in the house.
Mitch, how you doing, brother? Listen, I'm
What's up,
coming
man?
at
How you doing?
I'm coming at you, Mitch. I'm coming at you, baby. I'm coming at you. Listen to this. Since you've been on tonight, I've called down to Albany. I know several contractors that, so I'm trying to put a team together right now. And I also am familiar. I just was there a couple of weeks ago. And so there are two houses right next door to my brother's in-laws. Right next door, there are two houses that I need to look at right away. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna call tonight after we finish and talk to my sister-in-law. He was born and raised in that community, so I want to look at those two homes right away. And but the brick house, the $20,000, I'm very interested. So I like to exchange information.
Yeah,
with
absolutely.
you, so we don't want to wait. We don't want to wait, you know. So I want to jump on it right away. I want to look into that. So I definitely want to exchange. I put my number in the chat. Did you see that?
Let me see, and also share your info, Mitch. Anyone that want to reach out?
I'm going to put it in the group. I put it in the group right now.
I'm very familiar with Albany. Like I said, my brother lives in Lee County. He lives out there, but you know, his area has mostly newer homes, so we don't want to look at that. But I'm very interested in working with you, and I want to get started right away. So I will be out of the country next week, and as soon as I get back next Saturday, I will be in my car on my way to Moultrie.
Yeah, we could do. Yeah, we'll do lunch, and then you can see what I got. And yeah, definitely,
It's
all about the network. It's all about the network. I'm down.
So that's where I'm at, and I look forward to meeting you.
All right, you as well.
I don't see your information. Did you put it in?
Mitch, what's your phone number, Mitch?
I just did 229-873-1740. I just put it in the group right underneath.
Say it again, Mitch.
229-873-1740. I just put it in the group check. Matter of fact, I post a comment right now.
1740.
Yep.
I got you.
Awesome, man.
So
that's
it's
all I need, brother. That's all I need. If
so
I got your phone number,
229-873-1740.
Okay, one other thing, Mitch, and I'm gonna let others get into this conversation. I got something that I definitely want to speak with you offline about. That's going to be a huge asset to you. So, I'm the type of person I'm willing to get from you, and I'm also will give to you. So.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Yeah. I got something that's gonna blow your mind. I love you, man. I love you already, and I hadn't even met you yet. Let's go to work.
Hey, Antonio, I'll tell you, I work fast now. My wife has to tell me to slow down sometimes because I'll get to it now. Like if you
don't
serious,
slow down for me. Me and Antonio, we put in to get some money. Antonio, when will I know? Tomorrow?
We're gonna check. Actually, we got Mitch the money in the beginning to get him started. So
let's match Mitch money.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely. I'll touch base with you tomorrow on that with an update.
Sounds good. All right. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. See, guys, that's what it's about, building your network out too. So make sure on the calls, you build your team out for the Tuesday and Thursday call. You could share this link because you never know where the next deal is going to come from. And we got to have you back in on Wednesday, Mitch, to break down one of them deals. So we got you in for next Wednesday, Mitch?
No, that's what I remember. I'm going to be in Vegas.
Oh, yeah. You're in Vegas that day. Okay, we're going to get you to the next one then.
Yeah, it'll be the week after next. But yeah, I'll be in Vegas next Wednesday through that Sunday.
Okay.
Mitch, this is Dewey. You gonna be in Vegas next week?
Yes, sir.
I'll meet you there.
Yo, that's crazy. Let's go.
Hey, my word is my rep, brother. If I say it, I mean it. I will meet you in Vegas.
Wow.
Let's do it.
Can I call you Wednesday?
We can do a meetup. That'll be good. Yeah.
Let's do it. No, not we can. Let's do it. I will meet. I don't care where you are in Las Vegas. On you say Wednesday?
I'll be there Wednesday night through Sunday.
Hey, if you stop at the Mandalay Bay, please give me some of that nice steak.
All right. So Mitch, when will you be available to meet me?
Let's just after the call my phone, and then let's coordinate that after.
I'll be there. I'll be in Vegas.
Awesome, guys. That's what it's about, a great network. So let me put you guys on mute. Somebody's echoing again.
All right, it might be.
So yeah, that's what it's about, guys. Building a network out. Somebody's doing that one. Let's see. Testing. Okay, there we go. That's what it's about. We're getting a lot of calls in. So if you're already a member, you can drop your question inside of the WhatsApp group. Mitch is in there. He just dropped his contact info as well. He's like one of the coaches up in here. I'm always like, every time I talk to Mitch, I'm like, yeah, this guy right here is killing it again. Big money Mitch. Doing it again.
Trying to stay consistent. That's all. I'm learning the tricks of the trade. And, it's about scaling now and then learning, doing better on material shopping, which is what I've gotten better on. And now it's like Jan was saying, now it's just having my team and keeping them motivated. And, I'm just trying to work on the hamster wheel now on, the rinse and repeat where everything's my wife. She helps out now with a lot of the marketing stuff. So I was able to offload a lot of stuff on, to her, which is helping, freeing me up with stuff I'm actually having to do. So it's coming along. I moved a little too fast my first go around, but now once you're in it, you're going so fast you can't stop. So
100%. Don't stop till you get it up. Keep on. If you don't stop. Yeah, Michael Jackson. Jacoby said, I'll meet you there. Love it. Yes, let's go, Laura. Ladies of the house, what's up? And somebody said, how do you work with contractors? That'll be the last question for tonight, because I know we ran a bit over tonight, but we did it for a great cause as well. Let me see. Someone asked about how do you negotiate with contractors? That's a whole show on its own.
Whole show on its own. I'll give you all right, here's a cheat code. Here's a little cheat code. You could go on Fiverr, pay somebody $50, and sometimes they'll give you you can find a contractor, do a quick estimate for you. And that'll kind of give you an idea of where you need to be at as far as if you don't know, kind of like the construction game or kind of know materials and stuff like that. You'll be surprised. You can find some cheap guys that do like a quick estimate remodel based on what you got. If you're just starting off, you need something quick. I mean, I did construction management for the government for a while. So I already had an idea, of construction costs, what it looks like, the phases of construction and all of that. So I did have a little bit of an advantage when I, starting this because, I already had a construction background. So, but for those that don't, what I encourage you guys to do, also go on Home Depot. Matter of fact, go on Lowe's. Lowe's has a deck builder app. If you go and say you want to build a deck, there you can do the size of the deck and kind of everything that you want, and it'll give you a materials list as well as a whole pricing list already for you. That could kind of get you started as well. If you want to know like kind of what your pricing should be. So if if a contractor is really, you really trying to outprice you or not. But what I always say though, to be honest with you, because I've been in this business, if you got a good contractor, sometimes good people cost that money. It just is what it is. And if and they can't show you any references, they haven't done any references in the past, at least 3 references in the past 2 months, you don't want them anyway. So, if they can show you some of those references that they got and you see the product, the work that they do, and you can call the references, sometimes it is what it is. Because I'm not necessarily going to go with the cheapest guy. I like quality more than anything. So contractors I got, they're not the most expensive, but they're not the cheapest either. So sometimes if they're good, hey, but I always say the game meant to be sold, not told, baby. You know, they got to make their money too. You know,
100%. Well, this has been an amazing call. Great guys. Make sure you guys register for next Tuesday night's live stream. We have a special guest in the house for next Tuesday. It's going to show you guys how to get more off-market deals like crazy. Oh my goodness. It's going to be another crazy one like this. I like these crazy calls. It's like crazy good. Oh man, I'm excited. I'm going to be heading to Albany too soon. So, so I'll be like, hey, Mitch. But I really want to check out that property cam guy. We want to see the inside of it. If you can go by there and check out the inside of that one, that would look pretty good. I like that one. Any closing words you want to say, Mitch?
Just for those that's thinking about getting into it, you just got to jump in 10 toes down, man. You know, my mom always says, weight broke the wagon, you know? So, you know, just one of those, if you're really thinking about it, really want to get into it, you know, because once you get in it, you can't stop. It's really a nonstop, you know, just it's a snowball effect, really. You'll be surprised once you get that first success, you'll get that next one, and the easier it'll come. So if you guys are thinking about it, just jump into it, you know, because you already see how everything is going with the way this crazy country is. You might as well start now. You might as well.
Might as well. And Big Young, I see you doing a zoom in and out like The Rock over there. You got anything to close out? The Rock, Young.
You can smell what The Rock is cooking. Always. Too much analysis create paralysis.
Yeah.
Okay, remember that. Like my man right there, Mitch saying, pull the trigger, go ahead, you know, become a beast on it, you know?
Let's go. Well, that's our night tonight. Until next Tuesday, guys. If you need us, you can reach out to us. You already remember you got our contact. Drop your questions inside of the WhatsApp. I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Until then, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up, throw it up. Let's go. Aye. Woo.
All right, guys. See you.
Bye-bye.
I'm brand new. Matter of fact, I just found my first renter last Thursday after sweating a whole bunch of bullets on a house that I closed on the end of April. And I guess I'll say I joined this group because, you know, Tony has helped me get started and go on the way. And my ambition is to start a real estate business, not just buy houses. And my goal is to be able to retire early. So I love the term mailbox money. I've never heard that before. I think I heard you say that a couple times, Tony. So yeah, that's my goal. I want a whole bunch of mailbox money. I want the mailbox full. Cause you know, this work thing is not, I don't see myself going another 25 years or so, which is when I officially would retire. So yeah, nice to meet everyone. I guess I'll just be listening because all I got is newbie stuff to contribute. Newbie mistakes.
I mean, I'm so proud of you because you came into the game and you talked about what you were going to get, came in, saw it, and you conquered it. You got your new project, you finished it, and you got a renter. So that's huge. So congratulations on that. New
Thanks.
On the way.
Yes. I even have to go find the mailbox. UPS. Yes.